Hello and welcome to your class, MAT232 Statistical Literacy. I want to take just a few moments to walk you through some of the resources and some of the links that you're going to find in your online course. First, when you start your class, be sure to just check out your announcements because I will be posting videos or posting various resources, announcements that will help you through your class. As you go underneath the announcements, you're going to see week 1, week 2, week 3, 4, and 5. And these are kind of like your course modules that will walk you through the expectations for each week. In week 1, after your overview and resources, you will need to post your introduction, you'll need to post a discussion, and you'll need to complete an assignment. To post your introduction, you click on the link for Post Your Introduction, read the expectations. One thing that a lot of students do forget is to familiarize yourself with the Mystatlab. There are video announcements that will help you show how to enter your answers. They'll show you how to enter various items from your Mystatlab course, and these tools and videos are located in your modules section. So I'll go to that in just a second, but don't forget to do that for your Post Your Introduction. So if you were to click into your module section, before you go down to your weekly activities that you saw before, at the top you see required resources, recommended resources, and tools for success. So if you click on Tools for Success, you will see a page coming up here that will tell you how do I enter answers, StatLab help, and as well as some videos here and applets that you could use, some study cards down here at the bottom. So this is kind of an extra area where you can find some tools to help you. So again, it's modules, and you'll click down to Mystatlab Tools for Success. So that will kind of help get you through your introductory discussion. If we go back to back to modules, back to the week 1 area, Post Your Introduction we looked at. There is a week 1 discussion. You can click on your week 1 discussion, and the prompt is up here. At the top of every prompt, I will include some ideas and some suggestions to make sure that you have a substantial prompt and a substantial response. So look for Colleen Radke, review what's written there, see if that gives you some hints or some ideas so that you have a solid prompt every week in your discussion. That's really helpful. I'm going to go back to modules, and at the bottom of modules, you will have at the bottom of week 1, you'll have an assignment. So if I click on the assignment, that will take me to a page here where I have some reading opportunities and some library opportunities. So if I click on there, I can load my reading for the week, and it will take me right there. Oopsies. Okay, there we go. I've updated my window, and let me just open this up here so that you can view it. This takes you right to your textbook, and it will give you there are chapters on the left-hand side that you can scroll through. This is a very helpful textbook that you can search through your page numbers. You can search through by topic. There are a lot of resources in this textbook that you can access for your course. Later on in the course, you're going to need to know how to look at Z-score tables, and I just wanted to draw your attention to it. Underneath your chapters, your chapter files, you're going to see an appendix here, when you click on the appendix, you will then be brought to the z-score table. So that's later on in the course, but oftentimes students are not sure where to locate these. Okay, let's head back into the course, and I'm going to go back to modules. And if you want, you can go to modules every time, and that will take you to your weekly activities. That works just fine. I want you to scroll all the way down underneath all your weeks, underneath week 5. I want to draw your attention to another set of resources that often goes missed in this course, and it's the Mystatlab Resources. When you click on Mystatlab dashboard, it will take you to your personal StatLab exercises. Sometimes it might be kind of confusing to know what you should be working on or what you should be doing next. And sometimes links don't work on various browsers. But if you click on Mystatlab dashboard, you should see your homework and all your assignments of what you should be doing next. So if I click on my week 1 homework, I can get started on that right away. So I would highly suggest that if you get kind of lost at any time, you go, whoopsies, let me head back down there. You go into modules, you go all the way down to Mystatlab dashboard, and if you click in there, you can see your homework right away. I want to go back to Mystatlab Resources, and I want to click on Mystatlab Study Plan. When you click on Study Plan, this will provide multiple practice sessions and quizzes on various topics. So if you at any time think, man, I could really use some extra practice, you would go into modules, and then you would go all the way down to Mystatlab Resources, and you would go into Mystatlab Study Plan. All right, going back to modules, I just want you to note that in week 1, you have an intro discussion, a discussion, and an assignment. For week 2, you have a discussion and an assignment in Mystatlab. For week 3, you have a discussion, an assignment, and an exam. For week 4, you have an assignment and a discussion. For week 5, you have a discussion, an assignment, and a final exam. When I go down to my Mystatlab dashboard and I click on the dashboard again, it will pull up the assignments that I have coming up. If I click on my week 1 as an example, whoops, that's not what I need to do. I'm going to go back again. I've gone back to my Mystatlab dashboard, and I I clicked on my week 1, and I shouldn't have done that. I want to click on all my assignments so you can see all of them there. This will show you exactly what you will need to complete in Mystatlab. Here's your week 1 homework, your week 2 homework, your week 3 homework, and your midterm. Notice that your midterm has 1 attempt and it is timed at 180 minutes. You have a week 4 homework and a week 5 homework. They are not timed. Your homework sets are not timed. However, your final, again, notice it is 180 minutes and you have 1 attempt at that. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly review again. If at any time you get stuck or links aren't working due to browsers, I would like you to consider going down in your modules, completing your discussions, but if something is wrong with the Mystatlab links at any place or you're not getting through, keep scrolling down. Look for Mystatlab dashboard. Click on that for all of your Mystatlab assignments and exams or homework. click on Mystatlab study plan for extra practice. If you have any questions for the duration of this course, please don't hesitate to send them in via email or via message.